Kenya, musicians who went to Karen to see or to have a handshake with the deputy president, Kithure Kindiki, that move should be rejected highly. William Ruto think that he can now go back to Mount Kenya through such weak doors. And to begin with, Kithure Kindiki, my deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua was the person who was elected, but he seemed, though I didn't vote for him, he sort of understood the mountain better than you. The main problem affecting the people of the mountain is actually illicit brews, people sleeping in trenches. Those are some of the main problems affecting the people of the mountain. But since you have decided to sort of get back to the community through the back door, that will not work because people can easily read in between the lines. And if you're so passionate about music industry and creative industry, why don't you then call all the content creators in Kenya? Why don't you call all the musicians from other communities if it is about music, if it is about creative art? Call the filmmakers, simply because sometimes I don't understand this this regime. Instead of looking into policies which will enable the creative or the creators of content, because music is also creation, is content creating, for them to thrive, you're busy calling them or inviting them to your place so that they may say whether they are one term or two terms. That is what that is what this is all about. And very soon I can foresee the caravan of peace starting with the Kithure Kindiki together with these musicians moving all around Mount Kenya regions, sort of taking goodies to the people. And the people they are addressing to, most of them, they are drunk. Their families have broken simply because they cannot provide. They got into alcoholism, yet the deputy president cannot see that. He's busy into ways and means to get the community back to President William Ruto, but people can read between the lines. And then again, I'm also wondering, these musicians, where do they live? They do not know that the main agenda for the people of Kenya is good governance, good leadership. We are talking about a regime which sort of under them, health sector is not working well. We are speaking about education sector. We're speaking about abductions. We are speaking about so many things which are not working. We are speaking about promises which are given unto the people of Kenya and they were not fulfilled. We are speaking about like the issue of the housing project which was done the other day in Mukuru, and so many questions now emerging. And also the president telling the people that he spoke to a certain person, but that person died in 2017. Those are the lies and so many other things people don't want to listen. That is what people want to get rid of. That is what people want to get rid of. I wish you're looking for ways and means to fix those ones, but not what you're doing. Not what you're doing. And I want to speak again to the people of the mountain. They must reject such characters must be rejected. Because if you remember in 2022, the kingpin of Mount Kenya then, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, he tried to own the mountain, but the people of the mountain had decided totally to support William Ruto. Now we have problems. If Mount Kenya make such a move or mistake again and give Ruto a second chance, then the rest of the country will never forgive them for that mistake. And if this is what the people are feeling, and this is round one. What about the round? What if this man get his second round? What will happen? If William Ruto, the president, people under him, people are feeling the heat. What about if he gets a second chance? Because if Mount Kenya give him even half, he can easily bounce back. So they should be very, very careful. Such people like these musicians who are being used, they are after their very own stomachs, and the mountain should be very careful about even the music which they make concerning support of the same regime, because that will happen. Just know this is somebody who have been paid to do that. People who have been paid to do that. So if you fall into their trap, that's it. That's it. That's it. They have to be very careful. People are talking about issues. You're busy talking about some few coins here and there, which are not helping anybody. Which are not helping anybody. The Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki, nobody hates him simply because he's from Mount Kenya West. No, he needs to fix issues which are affecting the whole country. And inviting people to his place, that is Karen. How many people can you help from your house or from wherever? Why can't you put in policies which will enable content creators, if you're out and about to help the creativity industry, the creative industry in Kenya, if you're out and about to assist them, create enabling policies for them to thrive. For everybody, somebody who is in Kisii, somebody who is in Western, name them. That is what we are talking about. But this group is not out and about to assist ordinary citizens. This is about politics, and everybody who's, even toddlers, know now that this is PR, and it will not go far. It will not work. This time round, every time when you speak about this regime, you think about abductions. It reminds you of abductions. It reminds you of the airport. It reminds you of so many things which are not right. The Gen Zs, so many things which are not right, and that is what the people of Kenya want to fix. So these people should be treated as traitors of the community. They are traitors. Somebody who is not in support. In fact, sometimes I also ask myself, these people, most of these musicians, they have thrived simply because of the support they've gotten from the people of the mountain, the Mount Kenya people. Yet they cannot even give back to the community, but by ensuring, at least they can do something to ensure that alcoholism is not, it's a thing of the past. They cannot do anything about that, or just that, even if you don't do anything else. Assist people, but they don't care. And right now they are lining up for some few envelopes. Then they start singing Ruto 2 terms. Anyway, I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off, because sometimes I wonder, how do you get to some levels, honestly? How do you see the way people have given pressure onto our former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, somebody who was doing so well. He fought for this nation. Yet when he joined William Ruto, nobody even talk about, very few people want to even to be related with him, simply because they feel he's a con, he's a traitor, So anybody who is associated with this government, because this government, they do the opposite. Like Oruoba, if you criticize them, they get you out. Like Gachagua, if you criticize, you are impeached. That is what they do. They understand. They only want praise and worship. So this group of the people of the mountain, the musicians, This is a group which is being created for praise and worship of William Ruto. This choir should not be allowed by the people of the mountains to continue with their praise and worship there. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is a group of traitors and they should be treated as so. Thanks so much.